It's beefy, baby.
Hey.
My name is Luke Hodson.
Alex Morrison.
Hey.
You ready? I'm ready.
It's a movie podcast.
Hey.
Let's get it.
Hey.
Grease-soaked mess.
It's a movie podcast.
Hey. Rated PG-13. Hey.
Your mom didn't make that casserole.
Beef.
Well. Welcome to the Bucket of Beef show, guys. I don't know why you didn't come by last week. We had a really great podcast that we released.
Yeah, and there were no views on it, which was so weird.
Yeah, and it said that we didn't even post one for some reason.
It's so odd, and I definitely didn't, which is even weirder.
Yeah. I got death threats from some of the largest podcasters in the game. They said we got to get these guys out of town. You know.
Did you get that invite from Rogan? Did you?
They're
did
just
you
really
get that?
they're just really intimidated by our 20 subs, less than 20
Yeah,
subs.
We have more than 20 subs.
We do.
Yes.
Oh, guys, it's so
What
sweet.
What do you think this is? You think we're just doing this for 20 people?
I thought it was like 16. No, I'm saying for the Patreon.
For the Patreon. Oh, okay. Then yes, right about 20 for
Nice.
the Patreon.
Loved it. I love it.
Well, it turns out my name is Alex Morrison.
My name got changed.
Oh my goodness, to what?
Hugh Cogson.
All right.
That's my name
You
now.
said Hugh.
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 Yeah,
I was gonna say you are definitely more of a Hugh than a Luke.
that is not
makes-
true.
That is so true.
I'm a total Luke. I'm like the
No.
I'm like the advanced form of a Luke.
Yeah, but you're the absolute form of a Hugh.
I am not a Hugh. Take that back.
I can never. I will never unsee it. But it's okay. Thank you for joining us.
We need an Instagram poll on that. I'm gonna be
You think
coughing.
so?
I'm gonna be coughing a lot during this, and I really apologize to everyone listening. But
Yeah.
I have like the most ridiculous post-nasal drip right now.
Ooh, you doing coke?
No, I'm just living in the desert sun.
They're very similar to doing coke.
Yeah.
We said our names. This is the Bucket of Beef show. This is episode 31, and if you're
31.
interested in seeing more of our stuff, you can always go to Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Bucket of Beef Show, where you can find us and doing stuff, maybe, potentially. That's
I'm
all.
gonna learn how to do a kickflip.
You're gonna do it. You really
Yep.
interesting.
Yep. Once we get 1,000 listeners per episode, I'm gonna learn how to do a kickflip.
We do have 1,000 listeners per episode.
Per episode?
Yes. Did you really not know that?
Guys, that's so sweet. I thought it was like 1,000 a month.
No, it's like 1,000 per episode. Like
oh,
right about.
guys, that's so sweet. Thank you.
It's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Occasionally. No one's commented on stuff though, which
Yeah, come
is
on, guys.
probably
Voice your
a
mind.
good thing.
No, you gotta keep us on our toes, guys.
I don't want that. I don't
Can
want
you
to have
guys-
to
Can we-
because then we will have to hire someone because
Can
I
we get-
won't respond to people.
Can we get some people to hit up the comment section and just like spam it with "What about the allegations?"
Don't
us-
do that, please.
Give us some some mystery.
I mean, you do see we have a couple of more reviews, right?
I'll have to check. I don't get notified when this happens.
Yeah, you gotta go to the Apple Pods, and we got a couple more reviews on there.
Nice. Are they nice?
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice.
That's good. Well, thanks for the nice reviews, guys.
Yeah.
And what oh, do you want to do question of the day? You see how I remembered that?
Whoa! I was just gonna let it rock and see what you were gonna do, and you did it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm gonna ask the question.
Okay.
Would you
Wow,
rather
this is so exciting.
Okay, yeah, got three choices. No, two choices. Would you rather live in the mountains or at the beach?
Okay, that's a good. Yeah, okay.
It's not the best question, but I think it's interesting. It leads to discussion, you know?
Yeah, and I have to ask the parameters too. Like, how close am I to a town on the beach versus, like, on a mountain?
Ooh, good question. In both situations, you're like 15 minutes away.
Okay,
But
and
your house
accessible.
is like on the beach. You like have access to the beach from your house.
I want a mountain. I don't want a beach then.
Yeah, you want mountain?
I would be so scared if, like, there was a storm, big waves, sand getting everywhere.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But, like, I've never been on a mountain, and I've always wanted to be on a mountain.
Let's get a mountain house.
I want a mountain house really bad, actually. Yeah, I really want a place with valleys. That's my thing. I want to, like, look down to open space.
You like Medora, North Dakota?
Yeah, probably. I'd like to. I'm telling you, I need mountains and I need valleys just to see them. I think that's the answer I have. Because I've seen fields. We've all seen fields.
I've never seen a field.
You're from Michigan.
I haven't seen one. Not a true field.
Yeah, you have.
Nope.
Are we just liars today?
I'm kidding. Yeah, I just like lying today. I've seen a field or two in my day.
I've lied a couple of times.
I just
today
feel
as
like
well.
I haven't gotten to everyone listening. I haven't really talked to Alex in a minute, and when I miss Alex, I just do things to slightly annoy him. When we finally talk again, and
he's trying to get my energy up too.
That is true. I had him do jumping jacks. Can everybody that's listening comment where's the energy, please?
Hashtag where's the energy.
Hashtag where's the energy.
We got to bring back hashtags, because why the fuck? Also, what was the point of hashtags initially? Do we know for sure?
They have hashtags because, like, if you're on like an explore page, like if you're like, I want people to look at me, so I'm gonna post this like popular thing, so I'm gonna post a picture of it's 2012, and I'm gonna post a picture of my latte, and I'm gonna hashtag it Gangnam Style, so I can get
more views, I guess.
20 more views on my.
But do you notice how, like, companies will still do hashtags, and it's like, I would never search that hashtag in a million years, even if it was 2012.
That's the thing, though, is if someone, like, if your profile's on, like, everyone's profile has, like, the algorithm, like, targeting things at them. So if you're, like, looking at stuff that is, like, let's say I love looking at Instagram videos of lobsters in hats, okay? And someone posts something and it's hashtag like lobster day or hashtag love my hat, then it's going to be more likely that stuff's going to pop up in my explore feed.
So we should use more hashtags then.
Yeah, exactly.
But what hashtags should we use more that will, like, get people engaged with our content?
I think we should healthy lifestyle, hashtag critical theory, hashtag bassoon boys,
hashtag Bunsen burners,
hashtag Bunsen hashtag hashtag us, hashtag NBC, hashtag Dateline NBC,
hashtag Chris Hansen,
hashtag Al Jazeera, hashtag Reuters. We're hard-hitting news, so.
We kind of are hard-hitting news.
Yeah. I saw a bird a few days ago.
Yeah.
I see what's going on,
That's crazy, man. What we do for the news is actually crazy.
It is. The sacrifices that we make are incredible,
Incredible, immeasurable,
yeah.
Incomprehensible. Is it
Absolutely.
incomprehensible? Incomprehensible.
Yep.
I bought a thesaurus, everyone.
Did you just cast a spell?
I did.
It sounded like you said Avada-Kesaurus, but
I'm
know
floating from my chair right now.
Crazy! I can't believe you killed the dinosaurs with that curse.
I know. So, buddy.
What up, pal?
What? Okay. How is your show? Tell me about your daily life up to this point. I don't know what you do every day.
It's been really fun. It's like the first contract that I've ever been in where, like, basically every night that we walk into a bar after the show, we get a standing ovation. Because, like, we're the only thing that's happening in this town right now, which has been really great. The people out here are super, super nice, super appreciative of the work we're doing. What else have I really been doing? On show days, I'll go for a hike, I'll play pickleball, play mini golf, I'll take a nap, do the show, drink, wake up, play pickleball.
I love that you're living the life of a 40-year-old man. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's great. I get free. I go to the cafeteria for free. I really live in a retirement community right now. Like I'm literally just retired for 2 months, and I do a fun little show.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, the cast has been great. Some of them are doing the Christmas tour of $1 Million Quartet. Check it out in a city near you. They're fantastic. Yeah, it's been good. Been a good time.
Good. I can't wait till you come back to New York and we're in a bar and you're like, why is nobody clapping for me?
Yeah, I'll just be really depressed all the time. It'll be really cool.
Can't wait.
How about you?
Yeah, I get up every morning and go for a hike.
Nice.
And I'm also doing a show. It's called $1,000 Thruple.
Oh, cute.
And yeah, no, every time I walk into a bar, I get a standing ovation, but only after I finish my 10th shot.
Nice. That makes sense.
Yeah. And I don't play pickleball, but I play tennis on a very competitive level.
I bet. We should play pickleball when I get back. I know I'm late.
There are whispers of the Olympics.
Yeah.
We gotta just keep our hopes high.
Mm-hmm.
And I play full on 18-hole golf at least once a day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like a day in my life.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know, it's okay for now. It's not.
You forgot when you count your millions of dollars every morning.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I have a person who does that. That's
you
why.
Wake up and you open your treasure chest.
Yeah, I have somebody who comes in with a key, and he goes, "Mr. Morrison, shall I?" And I go, "You shall." And he tells me how much I have, and it's always more than the day before.
He just looks at it. He says, "Very nice," and then he just gives you a hug and he leaves.
Yeah. And I tell him to take a couple of pennies.
Oh, that's really kind. That's really kind.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Yeah, I'm still just on the realness, on the realness. Still writing every day. Still sleeping a lot. Just not a ton going on. My mom was here last weekend, so
yeah, that's so nice.
We did the Friends experience, which was really fun.
Oh, cute! That is fun.
Yeah. We did trivia, and we what the fuck else did we do? We saw a comedy show, which was really fun.
Whose show?
It was at the Comedy Store, or the Comedy Cellar. So it was like
Comedy
5 or 6 different people. Yeah, but so you went the last time we went, right?
Yes, I did.
We had fantastic seats when me and you went. When I went with my mom, we sat in like the far back corner of the room where it was like a booth almost. And I was between my mom and this other lady. And, like, this other lady, my knee was, like, under her knee. That's how, like, crunched together we were. And there were, like, 5 people who were sitting directly in front of us at the same table. I couldn't see the show most of the time. And, like, the Comedy Cellar is really good about, like, hey, like, message us if you didn't have an amazing time. And I was like, it was a good time. But I want to make sure that they know that my seats were kind of ass. So I messaged them maybe 2 days ago, and I was like, hey, just so you guys know, the seats that, you know, in the back, I think it's this number, like, they weren't fantastic, and, you know, just for future reference, this, that, and the other thing. And I get a response within literally a minute and a half. And this lady was like, next time you come, you can get whatever seat basically you want.
Nice, that's cool.
And I thought that was just so nice of them. Like, they were like, you will have good seats, period.
Nice. That's great.
Yeah. But
we should go when I get back. That'd be fun.
yeah. And Dave Attell was their headliner for the night, which was really cool.
David who?
Dave Attell. He's a really famous comedian.
What does he look like? I can't remember.
He's an old man.
Yeah, I can't remember him.
But it's so funny, and like they had like Cypher. He's like a guy from like the Hot 97 something in New York. Like he's like big in the rap game, and he was like kind of the host for the night.
That's
and
cool.
like it was just kind of cool to see like the younger comedians like kind of doing their thing and still having a good time, getting laughs and all this stuff. But then like Dave Attell comes out and he says one sentence and everyone is in tears.
That's awesome.
And it's just it's just cool to see the come up of people, and then also like how working at it kind of it proves its point that like you can still get to be like that good, get to a level, especially with comedy.
Yeah, that's really cool. I dig that.
So okay, we've been rambling. Luke,
no,
what
I
did you
know.
watch, man?
We're at 500 bars right now of not talking about Spy Kids 3 Game Over. The hit of the century. I'll say this. So, I think the last time I saw Spy Kids 3 Game Over, I was like 9 years old or something.
Yeah.
I remember it having an epic scale, a flowing story. Everything made sense,
Mm-hmm.
I regained interest in Spy Kids 3 Game Over because there's been a lot of memes that have been circulating surrounding it. And I was like, I bet it's hilarious as an adult to watch Spy Kids 3 Game Over. Because it's just going to be a bunch of memes and shit that doesn't make sense. And you know what? I was a little disappointed coming back to it.
You were disappointed?
I was.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll get into it.
How did you feel?
Well, yeah. So the last time I watched it, I mean, I remember vaguely. There are certain things I remember very vaguely. I remember I stopped watching it because I lost my 3D glasses.
Yeah, they've very much shot this for 3D.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I can't watch this movie now because I don't have my red and blue glasses that give me a headache. And I also remember being so in love with the girl Junie's in love with.
Oh, I remember that too. I had a huge crush on her.
The biggest crush on her. And
now I'm watching and I'm like, she's 7?
Yeah, no, it was, yeah. So, synopsis time.
Do you want me to do it? You want...
yeah, however you want to frame it, I'm kind of at your whim on this one.
All right. It was a dark day in Crime City. There's this rough and tumble kid named Junie Cortez. You might have heard of him.
Hi, I'm Junie Cortez.
Might have heard of Junie Cortez.
That's me over here.
He's
sharp.
Tell him. He's sharp as a whip.
I'm sharp.
He's a little snarky because he's grown with age.
Look at my little wrinkles.
Other than that, there ain't a ton that's super unique about Junie. Other than
I'm pretty average for a secret agent.
Being born into the OSS, which I can't remember what it stands for, but...
Official spy shit.
Let me tell you what, Junie Cortez, this boy's retired, all right? He does odd jobs at water parks helping people like Selena Gomez. Okay?
Yeah, she was okay. She was kind of dumb for not realizing that the water wasn't turned on.
Making money to play for a video game, but guess what? The video game might be evil. People might be getting trapped in this video game.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
This mean guy called the Toy Maker who might be trying to take over the youth with video games.
Hey narrator, where's my sister?
Listen, she's missing, Junie. All right? You gotta
Not
go into
Carmen.
the game. You gotta go into the game, save Carmen. Maybe bring your grandpa. It's all up to you. Stop him.
Okay, let's go.
That's basically the plot. So basically, Junie's a retired secret agent. He needs to get back in the game. Doesn't want to get back in the game. Carmen's in danger. It's time to go into the virtual reality world of Game Over and try to save his sis.
Yeah. Yeah, the way this movie starts is kind of ingenious, honestly. I do
like the way it starts. It just goes,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the noirness of it. It's like...
Yeah, it's cute.
It's very cute. And I like Selena Gomez is dressed up like a Russian princess.
Yeah.
Just like... because that shit really did make me giggle. She's like, why is the water not turned on? She's like, you don't even own this park, so they shut the water off. It's winter, so...
Yeah, she's just
and then she had to pay him for that consultation.
Yeah, $4.99. This poor boy. This is back when the Hot and Ready was large and in charge, though. So,
is it?
I mean, maybe the Hot and Ready was even cheaper back then. This movie came out like 2003.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like you got a Hot and Ready and bread and a pop for $6.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, no, I really enjoy how this starts. And then you get so many adult A-list cameos.
I know, Salma Hayek's in this.
Salma Hayek's in it. George Clooney is the president.
Yeah, George Clooney's the president / the head of the OSS.
Yeah. But a lot of the adult recurring characters are not like in this movie until the very end, just for like a scene.
No, not at all. This is really a Junie forward movie, you know?
It is. Yes, it is indeed. And his like odd assortment of new kind of friend. They're not friends. They're kind of bullies.
Yeah, they're like simultaneously like he's the guy and also like let's kill him.
Yeah.
But maybe they're just trying to test him, you know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they're trying to test him, but also like it's so funny because like the one kid is like you're weak, and the other kid's like you're dumb, and the other kid is like you're not cool.
You're not cool. When they're going down the line, they're like, with my brains, my strength, my cool.
You're cool. Shut the fuck up.
He just maxed out in speech.
If I would have been Junie, I'd just be like, so what makes you cool? What is the thing? And also, they're all beta testers for the game.
Yes. Yeah.
Which was an amazing explanation as to why there are friends in this game.
Yeah, right.
That hasn't been released yet. I was like, that's actually very smart.
It is good.
So, okay, how do we want to do this? Do we want to do like favorite worst questions, or do we want to kind of go through the story?
I think you should take the lead on that. Well, let's just go off things you liked or whatever. Do what you want to do. I believe in you.
Okay. Let's talk about I'm going to talk about questions first.
Okay.
These are the questions I had. And they're not this isn't a list. This is just shooting off the dome. I watched this a couple days ago. Can you tell me what kind of game this is?
It's a virtual reality game, Alex.
Right, but like what?
It's an MMORPG where you play. Basically, this is the metaverse. Okay.
It is okay.
This is basically the metaverse, like on crack cocaine.
Because there are frogs on pogo sticks.
Mm-hmm.
There's
robot fighting on the moon.
There's robot fighting on the moon.
Yep.
There's like personal brawls.
There's racing.
There are tiny robots. Yeah, there's racing. There's giant monkeys.
Yep.
We said racing.
You can surf on lava.
Yeah, and this game only has 5 levels. There are only 5 levels to this game.
The levels seem pretty big. They're like speed running.
They seemed big. Yeah, they're speed running, but it still only took them an hour and a half to get through all 5 levels, even with like the coding. And so I'm just
no, it was an hour and a half in the movie, but it was 12 hours of real life.
Junie lost like Junie lost like 8 hours pretty instantly.
I know. He just jumped down that hole. Or was it when he got launched to the moon?
It's when he got launched to the moon.
Yeah, he got fucked up.
But yeah, no. I think I'm trying to think of the last time I watched the other two, but for some like Antonio Banderas and Carla, I don't remember her last name. They are like two of the best points in all of these movies to me, and I missed them in this.
Yeah, I agree with that. We just get a little bit of Antonio Banderas like fixing those brains and everything,
which was so good. Like,
it is.
He's like,
all of his power,
his
power poses and everything in this movie.
He's amazing. I love Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I also had the biggest crush on Carmen in this too. I remember that.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's beautiful. And
she comes back and just handles business, which is really good.
When I'm saying she's beautiful, I'm not talking about 2003 Spy Kids. I'm talking about like now today. She is very beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, and in terms of and also, I mean, Sylvester Stallone too. Like,
yeah, let's talk about Sylvester Stallone being in this.
Do you understand now why I thought he had a brother?
Yes, yeah, it explains it. Like, I literally, like, I say this with appreciation and love for both Sylvester Stallone and my father. I feel like my father could have given a better performance in this movie than Sylvester Stallone. Like, just being a fucking goofball.
I love his
hippie I feel like Sylvester Stallone was like, I can shoot for 6 hours, and they're like, we can do that.
Yeah.
You know,
1 hour per character.
This movie's also directed and edited by the same man, which is pretty remarkable.
And the score.
Oh, he scored it too?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Homie had a vision.
He did, dude. Listen, I appreciate it. Another question I have is, so the toy maker's trapped in cyberspace. He makes this game while he's in cyberspace. Who did the PR?
He did.
Did he just put it out? He just like was able to just get through and...
Yeah, because he's also the news person. He's the news person.
Oh, yeah, he is the news person. And he's able to film his digital self in cyber world and broadcast it to the masses.
So it's kind of ingenious.
Yeah. All right.
Poor Junie loses all of his money too at the beginning of it, and it made me so upset. I'm like, get up and pick up your cash.
Kids are just mean to him.
Kids are mean in general. He's like at that age too, where everyone just starts being a fucking asshole for no reason.
Yeah. They're like, I want power.
They're just upset they're not getting any.
Literally.
I like his big fancy suit when he gets it.
Yes, the power suit's cool. Yeah, I remember loving the moon scene when he fights his hologram girlfriend.
Yeah.
Also, I just love the arc of that. He's like, it's like he sees her, he thinks she's beautiful. She doesn't like him. Does he give her flowers? What does he give her?
He gives her, like, in that scene, or he gives her health.
Oh, he gives her health. Yeah, he gives her health. What am I saying? He gives her health, and then...
He gives her 8 of his lives, which, if that isn't a fucking testimony to...
But then he gives her these lives. She doesn't ask for them. And he's like, she's my girlfriend now.
After going on a walk. Like, they go on a walk together, and he's like, she's my girlfriend now. They go on a little walk.
Yeah, we're boyfriend-girlfriend, you know.
And how hostile she is to fucking Carmen, too. She's like, I'm her girlfriend. I'm his girlfriend.
I'm his girlfriend. Yeah, literally.
Carmen's like, she's not fucking real.
I'm her sister. I'm his sister. Yeah, Junie got catfished, man.
Junie got catfished hard by a program, man.
What can you do? Can we talk?
What do you?
Oh, so
yeah, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
What are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, what do you think happened to what would Junie be doing right now?
Like aged up Junie?
Yeah, like at our
Junie
age. What is Junie doing now?
Junie's probably like 33 right now.
Yeah.
Junie's probably.
I know the actor is married to fucking Meghan Trainor, and they share
really?
toilets. Yeah, he's married to Meghan Trainor. They have a kid, and they have a bathroom with 2 toilets next to each other.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's super weird.
That's crazy. The couple that shits together stays together, I guess.
Yeah.
He's in like Boca. Junie's in Boca right now, trying to figure out. He's like hunting down like a cartel right now.
Interesting.
That's
and
like,
I feel
that's like
I
spiking.
Feel like in his spare
they're like
time,
spiking. They're spiking like circus peanuts with fentanyl or something weird like that.
I feel like in his spare time, he's like he's bagging a bunch of honeys and like taking them back to his room in Boca, but at the same time, he's on a computer like looking for whatever her Demetra.
Oh, Demetra. He's still pining after Demetra.
Yeah, or like he like already made Demetra, and it's like a her situation.
She's just like an AI love bot. Yeah.
And Carmen's like, Junie, you need to stop. You're too old for this. Carmen, I know Carmen's life is Carmen's life is baller. Carmen's cool.
Yeah, Carmen just like sitting courtside, like every basketball game.
Yeah, every Knicks game.
Yeah,
the Garden. Yeah. So, man, dude, yeah, this movie is very lackluster from when we were kids.
Aside from the memes, it's pretty rough. Like,
yeah.
And I mean, this is a movie designed for children and that was made in 2003. So I feel like it's a little unfair to be like, the CGI looks bad, the green screens are bad, like blah blah.
Yeah,
blah,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But a lot of the green screens, especially on the like when Junie like first go into the game world, shit looks atrocious.
It looked like Toontown. Do you remember Toontown?
It did look like Toontown. That's probably what they were going for.
Yeah.
I liked like CGI Grandpa with the robot suit and the CGI'd face.
I love the older, like, I am going to kill the toy maker.
Yes.
Like I love the vendetta voice on him.
He kind of gives like a telenovela vibe to it, and that's kind of
does.
That's kind of like how the Spy Kids movies feel in general. There's like a telenovela kind of vibe to it, you know?
Yeah. I remember the first one too. There's like the whole first scene is about how the mom and the dad fall in love, and I'm like, this is gas. This is...
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it is very telenovela. And I know there's a scene with the grandpa that you like to talk about, and I think it's one of the memes.
This is one of the memes. Do you want to get into the memes? There's two of my favorite memes that came out of this movie. I guess it's three of them. The second one's kind of like a two-parter, but Junie gets to decide. Junie gets to decide on like a member of his family that can come into the game world to help him, like complete his assignment basically. And he's like going through all these people, and it's like giving a profile of like every family member, and it gets to is it George Clooney's voice that's giving the pros and cons of all these people too? Or is
I think it's Stallone.
Oh, it is Stallone. Yeah, it's Stallone. You're right. And it gets to his grandpa, and it's like pros, superior intellect, cons, physically disabled. And it's a picture of his grandpa in a wheelchair. It's like a 3D rendering. Turns around. What gets me is when he chooses his grandfather, he says he's been in that wheelchair for 30 years. His upper body and his arms, his upper body and his heart must be twice as strong.
And his brain. They say his brain too.
All that energy went straight to his brain. He's got that superior intellect now. And his grandpa comes in. He's in a wheelchair on the moon. And then the power-up that appears after his grandfather gets there is called Mega Legs. And his grandpa takes the Mega Legs, and he's 8 feet tall now, and he's toyed as fuck.
He is toyed.
He is. It's a beefy man, you know?
Yeah. And he chases a butterfly around for like a little while.
Yeah,
and
I didn't
that's
totally
also
get why he chases the butterfly.
You don't know why?
He chases the butterfly because he knows that's like the toy maker watching him.
Yeah.
No, I get that. It just does. He just kind of just starts running after. He just abandons Junie a lot. Like he shows up, but he's never like a companion to Junie in this movie.
No, it's like he's watching from a distance, and then when it gets real bad, he'll like just show up to knock some kid off of a motorcycle.
Yeah, he like he like Obi-Wan Kenobi's in and out. Like
my favorite is when like they're about to like get pushed off of the ledge to go into the lava.
Yeah.
And he was like, and Junie's like, what do I do? And the grandpa kicks a rock and turns it into a surfboard, and he's like, hang 10, Junie.
Yeah.
Just jumps off the side of the mountain.
I thought that shit was gas, dude. I loved that.
It is amazing how many times all of these kids die.
Oh, so many, and horrifically.
Yeah, like really bad.
Horrifically. I like how in the game, if you die, like you can just never play it again.
I want a game like that. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, just perma-done.
Perma-done, period.
Damn.
Like you get a picture of your face taken, and it just remembers your
face. And
face.
It's like, don't let this guy back in.
Yeah.
He's bad at the game.
We also didn't talk about Elijah Wood.
Dude, Elijah Wood. That's probably the best meme of the movie.
Yeah.
Like, between, like, he's not the guy. I'm the guy.
I'm the guy. The real guy.
Yeah, that shit was... And it's funny because when I was a kid, that scene felt... it felt tragic, and as an adult, it's the most hilarious shit I've ever seen. He
had 99 lives.
Yeah, dude. And he lost them all. Let's also... The like, little adult humor that's, like, thrown in here that I, like, never noticed. Like, there's a bunch of little jokes about, like... the bald mustachioed guy. I can't remember what, because he's in a lot of the Spy Kids movies, but I can't remember what the actor's actual name is. But like, there's a bunch of jokes about like him and Salma Hayek's character like fucking all the time, and like all this other stuff. Just like little things for the parents thrown in there.
I love the OSS office too. How all of them are kind of forced to go out into the wall.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Like they're like these little green like rings where they come and sit out, and then the door is shut behind them, and then on the other side of them is just like 95 feet to the ground.
Yeah, I like
and how like the fucking toy maker, as soon as they're like hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, like the second he escapes, and all of them just fall to their death.
They just fall off. I know. OSS does not have OSHA, dude.
No, they don't at all. They're like, this
OSHA.
looks cool. They just want it to look cool.
Yeah. Honestly, all the practical stuff, like the practical set dressings and everything, I thought were great.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that stuff was kind of cool. Little bare bones in some of the toy maker stuff, but he seems like a bare bones kind of guy. I like that he just they don't explain his like three personalities. They just are, you know.
Yeah, they're like his program that are driving him crazy.
Yeah, he has like the dude, he has Mussolini, he has the science, he has Oppenheimer. Like,
he's like, these three men are me. And you're like, are they though?
Yeah, literally.
Are they? I don't see any of that peace guy in there at all.
Yeah, literally.
But I think I missed the part. At what point does he become good?
It just happens.
Okay, all right. So I didn't miss much. It just
like at
happened.
the end, Grandpa's like, "I will kill the toy maker," and then he like goes to kill him. And he's like, "I forgive you," and the toy maker's like, "That's all I needed to hear, buddy." And then they don't arrest him.
Yeah, he's like, I'm part of the family now.
Yeah, literally. He's like, I'll join the OSS again.
It's crazy. What a strange film.
I know, it really is. I need to rewatch Shark Boy and Lava Girl now too.
I have no interest in watching Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Even as a kid, Shark Boy and Lava Girl like made my stomach hurt.
I love Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Mr. Electro sent him to the principal's office and have him expelled.
I hate the Dream song. I hate.
Oh, I can't even
so
remember
much
the
of
Dream song.
I remember the whole Dream song.
Can you sing some of it?
Fuck. It goes, oh, this is so embarrassing.
Nope, you have to do it.
Oh, no.
You must.
It goes, close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream and get us out. Dream, 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 dream. Hit the hay, fast asleep, dream a dream, you little bleep. Dream, 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 dream.
Is that what they say? They say you little bleep?
Yeah, I think so. I might be
Damn.
wrong, but I'm fairly certain that's correct. Hold on, I gotta look this up now.
That's funny.
Dream song, Shark Boy lyrics. The Dream song. Hit the hay, fast asleep, dream. Yeah, you little bleep.
Damn. Aggressive.
And I hate when he goes ballistic too, and his teeth turn to shark teeth. I'm like, there's too much gums. You got too much gums happening.
I see. It is a little spooky.
Yeah. So okay, and then just, I mean, we're not gonna like wrap it up quite yet, but so what's your favorite mission in this movie?
My favorite mission, when I was a kid, I liked the sort of like lightsaber staff fight thing. That one had the most like emotional heft to it for me.
Yeah,
but,
it did. It kind of still does.
Yeah, when his girlfriend sacrifices herself for Junie.
Well, because then Arnold also is like, my parents are. I thought it was something along the lines of like, my parents aren't legal.
Yeah, literally, that's what it is.
And we need the money.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, let Arnold win now.
Yeah, right. Well, but Arnold's gonna get trapped in anyway. There aren't any actual prizes though.
Yeah. And I love, he's like, so the prizes at the end, are they everything that we thought they would be, Junie?
Yeah.
And Junie's like,
yes.
Or he's like, you have no idea.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Something to be like more vague or whatever, and I'm like, you're about to break this kid's whole heart.
All right,
family.
Junie not liking confrontation.
Real great spy you are, pal.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I think my favorite is The Race. I like The Race a lot.
Yeah, The Race is cool. I mean, it's a great movie for kids, you know, because it's just like so much like, and then this happened, and then that happened, and then they went to the moon, and his girlfriend was a hologram, and the grandpa is super cool, just like my grandpa, and the Elijah Wood is in it, you know.
Yeah. Oh, also, speaking of which, my other favorite part in this movie, now it's all coming back to me as we're starting to wrap it up. Now it's all really hitting me. Is when the grandpa at the end, like, they're about to go back into the real world, and he's like, I have legs here or whatever, and Junie's like, you're still, like, you know, the hero or whatever, but, like, the grandpa's thing of, like, I want you to see me standing always. Like, you know, like, aw,
yeah.
I like this little scene. That was a good little scene.
Yeah, I remember liking that a lot too. Also, there's so much technology in this Spy Kids world. I feel like they could give this man an implant to give him some goddamn legs.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real.
For sure.
Also, you get the ending with like all of the other, like a lot of the other characters from the previous Spy Kids coming in to like help fight the big bad. Like, that's really fun. When Steve Buscemi comes in on the flying pig and.
Steve Buscemi comes back, the cowboy from the second one comes back and just brands one and wins.
I forgot about the cowboy. He just brands its ass.
And beats it into submission.
Yeah, literally. I forgot about the cowboy, honestly.
Nah, man, that shit was so goofy. I like his son, too. Did you get him, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it was all very fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. So where are we ranking her, boyo? Where are we putting her?
I think you should rank it first.
Think I should go first?
Yes.
Okay. I know. Occasionally, sometimes we've done like a nostalgia score.
Yeah.
For these things. When I was a kid, and I was you know, crushing here and there and believing I could be a spy and shit. This was like I think even then this was like a 6 or 7. This was
Okay.
this had to have been around the time Fantastic Four came out, like the first one. And that was just like, I love superheroes. And this one never really... Once the superhero movie started coming out, I could give a fuck less about Spy Kids. But currently, I hate to break the hearts and souls of the OSS and things like that. But I think this kind of sits at a steady 3.5 for me.
Yeah, as it goes.
And, like, it is fun. And even for, like, the CGI, I mean, I was able to be, taken out of, the idea that the CGI was kind of bad, even for the time. Because you got to think, too, because, like, the year after Pirates of the Caribbean, the one with Davy Jones came out, I think.
Oh, shoot, yeah. That's true. What was let me see what the budget was for Spy Kids 3 Game Over.
Yeah, I want to know the budget for all of them, honestly.
Let's see. I feel like the first Spy Kids had a bigger budget than this.
Well, I know it was a big... Because Troublemaker Studios, I think, started because of the first one. And Troublemaker Studios still does a lot of movies.
Okay, so Spy Kids, the original Spy Kids budget was $35 million.
Oh my god.
The second Spy Kids was $38 million.
Okay.
And Spy Kids 3 was $38 million.
Oh, no shit.
And the movie made it was the highest grossing Spy Kids movie. They spent $38 million and they made $197 million worldwide.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good job,
man.
everyone.
Good job. Also, why did Junie have telepathy with his sister? Why did he keep trying to read her mind?
They have that sibling sense. Did they do that in any of the other movies? I think
Part
they
of
do,
me thinks
don't they?
maybe in the second one they kind of find a way to do it, but
Yeah.
like how?
They're siblings. They have a strong
Can you
connection.
do that?
With Julia? Yeah, I've been talking to Julia this whole time.
What are you guys talking about?
I can't tell you. It's sibling talk, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, 3.5 out of 10.
All right.
Yeah, that's where I put her. And I I promise Antonio Banderas would have made that score go up. The one scene he was in, I was like, brilliant.
Yeah. Do not touch the brain.
He's like, this is the biggest moment, maybe
This is
ever
the biggest
for
moment
human
of my
history.
life. Yeah. Nobody move. Nobody move. It's like your son needs you. Isn't that what everyone wants their father to be, though?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I love the music. The music is really good too. The dun, dun, dun. Like, it's actually very good.
Yeah.
Very
The
good.
music in this,
music.
the music in Spy Kids 3 is pretty good. It definitely gets the point
Yeah.
across, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So what's your score?
I'm gonna give it a 3.8. Nostalgia score gets like an 8.3 because I loved this movie when I was a kid. I would watch this movie all the time. Yeah, big movie for me as a child.
Good. I think my favorite will always be the second one. I think the second one will always be my favorite.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
Yeah, what's up, Jack?
Did you take the last in?
I have one in my pocket. Can I come out in a second?
Your pocket?
I'm doing the podcast.
Oh, sorry.
Doing the podcast. Come on. Alex, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That sounded really traumatizing.
No, it wasn't.
Oh. Okay. So in terms of the beef score, I give this like a Clarkson Elementary School like all beef hot dog hot lunch. That's
Okay.
what this is.
I like it. This ain't nothing more than a Lunchable to me.
Oh, what kind of Lunchable?
The ham and cheese one. And I know that's not beef.
No,
but
you know
I'm sure
what?
There's beef in there somewhere.
I think Spy Kids 3 could be like a kid cuisine.
Oh, a kid cuisine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Got like a cosmic brownie in there, half of one.
Mm.
Some dino chicken
nuggets.
nuggets.
This is such a random thing. Do you remember the Danimals when they did the contest for like 3 years?
Yeah,
where
yeah.
You could hang out with Zach and Cody.
Yeah, but they did all the Crush Cup stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna hang out with those boys.
I thought I was gonna win.
Every kid thought they were gonna win. The TV's telling me that I can hang out with Zach and Cody, and all I have to do is eat yogurt. Come on. And it was so generous of them to offer that too. You know, they didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
There was no incentive for them to be pushing that. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty, baby boy. Seems like we've done our job for the day.
Yeah. I think I've made my money for today.
Very nice.
We make a lot of money doing this, you guys. You have no idea.
You have no idea. Yeah.
I'm about to hop into my BMW, and I'm going to ride and get my Ghost, my Wraith.
You have no idea when we take the time off, when we take like 2 weeks off from doing this podcast, I mean, it's because we can afford to.
Yeah, it's because we're actually spending $20,000 per hour at a blackjack table out in Vegas. I've been gambling a lot on blackjack since I came here. There's a blackjack table at both the bars here.
That's good. Tell everyone about your gambling addiction.
I think I'm down $30, so it's not too bad. The most I ever won was I got $96 out of $20, and then I kept gambling, and I basically lost it all. That was really cool. I loved that day.
That's how it goes.
But I've never spent more than I've never lost more than I've intended to. I go in and I'm like, all right, I'm okay losing $10, $20. We'll see where it goes.
Very nice. Last time I played blackjack at a table, I was with my family, and I got up to $300, and I didn't know when to stop, and I lost it all.
Oh man!
It was off of a $10 bet. I sat at a table, maybe it was like it was one of those virtual tables.
Oh shoot! Okay.
And I sat there for maybe 20 minutes, and won $300, and then lost it all.
Incredible.
So,
blackjack's fun, man. It's a fun game.
It is. It's quick. It's simple. It's easy.
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us on the Bucket of Beef Show. Like I said at the beginning of this, you can join us at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Bucket of Beef Show. Make sure to check us out on patreon.com/Bucket of Beef Show. You can catch reviews of our horror films, our Last of Us review series. We were doing a Power Rangers podcast. I don't know what's going on with that.
It's still going to happen. We're still going to do it.
If you say so.
It just might be delayed until I get back to New York. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Okay. And those are my things. You can also still donate to Samuel Court. If you go to it's always at the bottom of the description on our most recent episodes, so feel free to do that. Yeah, I think that's it for us on this end. Anyways, my name is Alex Morrison.
My name is Luke Hodson. We have to thank our patrons.
Fuck, I've been forgetting the last couple times.
Don't worry,
right,
patrons,
well,
I gotcha. You want me to go ahead?
Go ahead.
You don't even know how many I know off the top of my dome.
Do it.
Shout out to Julia. Shout out to Julia L. Shout out to Nikita Krylov. Shout out to Dina Hodson. Shout out to Greg. Shout out to Nicole. Shout out to, I went out of order.
Did you say Greg?
Isn't there a Greg in there?
No.
There's not a Greg?
No.
Who am I thinking of? Pull up the list.
I don't know.
I'll tell you who I thought was Greg.
Are you thinking Adam?
No, but thank you,
You're
Adam.
thinking Rick?
I might be thinking Rick. I'm so sorry,
Are you
Rick.
thinking Jason?
No, I'm not thinking Jason.
Are you thinking Victor?
No.
Steven?
Shout out to Steven.
Olga?
Shout out to Olga. It was Rick. It was Rick.
Okay, did you think Brittany?
I'm so sorry, Rick. No. No. Okay?
What about Jenny?
No. No.
Amanda.
Okay.
No?
Nope. All right. Someone named Greg out there is about to hit that patron button. I can feel it.
Okay.
I can feel it in my bones. Shout out to all the Gregs out there and all of our lovely patrons.
And the top agent of the OSS. Yeah, Nicholas.
Love you, Nick.
Nicholas. Okay.
Much appreciation to all of our patrons. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you guys.
Always do.
It was a little embarrassing for me, that one, but we really appreciate you guys.
You came in so hot. You were like, I know these. Greg.
We got Carlos. We got
Jimmy.
Kristen. We got Kirsten. We got
Paula. Simon.
Yeah. We got Amani. We got Dakota. We got
Gerald.
Gerald. Who could forget good old Gerald? Who could forget small tooth Gerald?
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, again, my name is Alex Morrison.
My name is Luke.
We'll talk to you later, guys.
See you guys. You better come to the picnic.
It's happening on Sunday. Bring the honey.
I'll be there. Top of the mountain.
On the river.
Yep. Next to the coast.
See ya.
We love you the most.
Absolutely. Hit it with the outro. Ending of the pod.
He's a liar. He's a liar.
Beef.
Bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of the bucket.
Bottom of the bucket.
Yeah.
Beef.
Seasoned to perfection.
Divine.
Too wet.
Beef.
It's a masterpiece, baby.
Beef.
Ew.